Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Tale of Twinkle and Awe. I am your genre moderator, Ryan Boelter. And today we've got a special treat for all of you. As you can see, we are on the pink sandy beaches of Palm Gardens with the emerald waters. We are still there. It might have a little bit more plot. I mean, last time we had some fun volleyball shenanigans. I don't think we'll have more volleyball shenanigans this time, but we might be going to a place that has go-karting on Sundays. So, there's that at least.
I'd forgotten I'd added that as part of the lore, and then I remembered that like this morning and just had like a moment of like, oh yeah, that was me. I did that.
Yep.
Oh, I love our lore decisions.
Welcome to Chimera, where the players help make the world bizarre and wonderful.
And then swiftly forget about it because
I would have put it down as deeply unhinged, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all good. It's all good. So before we get started, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, and then I want to go over a few changes that are going to be happening mechanically because we upgraded to almost the latest version of Chimera. 0.7.5 is right around the corner, and we are so close to finishing. I thought, well, why not? Why not upgrade everybody to the 7.5 rules that are nearly done? I know Memento's character archetypes are the only ones that we couldn't finish of the ones in this group. So it's fine. We'll just pretend that you've got cooler things that we just can't use yet. For now, let's go with our introductions. JV, you want to start us off?
Sure. I am JV. Pronouns they, them. I'm playing Key. Similarly, pronouns they, them. With the playbooks. Oh boy. Why do I always feel like this is like I always forget? It's the survivor and the chosen. There we are.
Correct.
I don't know. I could not remember that just now. Anyway, there we are.
There you go. All right. Alyzona, how about yourself?
Hi, I'm Alyzona, they, them, and I am playing Sarah, or the Feathered Serpent, pronoun she, they, who is I'm going to try and remember this, the Guardian and the Wanderer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Challenging myself.
There you go.
Engaging my brain.
All right, Memento.
I'm Memento. I'm playing Buck, whose alias is Starfarer, and my Chimera is the Bound and the Stranded.
Perfect. All right, let's go to Morgan.
Hey, I'm Morgan. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her interchangeably. And I play Vidi Valiente. I think she's just going to be Tori right now. I think we'll just stick with Tori. Opalina, Vittoria, Vidi, they'll just stay the same. So it's Tori right now. It's the hard and the hopeful.
Yes. And finally, Thae.
Hello, I'm Thae. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Amara Terramore, pronouns she, her, and I'm playing the weapon and the spirit.
Absolutely. We've got a couple new exciting features of Chimera. I know I talked a little bit about it in the Discord to all of you, my wonderful players, but we'll go over things a little bit here for everybody else, as well as a small little refresher. One of the biggest changes is we changed all of the conditions. So they are different thematically as well as in name as well. So the conditions now are furious, which hinders your logical, anxious, which hinders your optimistic, terrified, which hinders your valiant, apathetic, which hinders your energetic, and leery, which hinders your relaxed. So these are different states of mind that your characters can get into throughout the game that give you a disadvantage. Still works the same way. But we've also added the ability to effectively selfishly clear these conditions during scenes. If you're familiar with masks, there's narrative ways to clear conditions. And we kind of took that sort of thing and applied it to Chimera. So effectively, things that you can do, you can take the worst course of action possible in a tense moment to clear furious. You can openly refuse assistance and accept a failure to clear anxious. You can put yourself or the team in jeopardy while frozen with fear to clear terrified. You can let someone get hurt when you are in a position to help to clear apathetic. Or you can make a baseless accusation to clear leery. So a lot of fun, juicy narrative actions that our players could get into to clear conditions at the end of scenes. So it'd be awesome if we could lean into that potentially. I know we have a couple conditions already marked. I just translated them from the previous condition names to the current ones in the same spot. So you'll also notice that the character sheets have gotten a slight upgrade to the layout. Things flow a little bit better. We've got the intense emotion move up on the primary page now. We've got a change to the way the fellowship move at the end of the session works. Now, if you meet both of the requirements for both your playbooks, you get both a fellowship point added to the pool and an XP for your character. So you could level up at the end of the session if you're as close as Alyzona is. So
All it takes is a bit of failure. Oh
Mhm.
gosh, I just realized something.
Oh.
I was grabbing so many things, and do you know what I forgot in my bag? I just realized.
Dice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go and get some dice. Like the fool I am. Haha.
Wonderful. All right. So Alyzona's getting some dice. I don't think there's too many other changes that we need to worry too much about right now. But that's basically the gist of it. The fellowship stuff will potentially sway your role playing, so that's why one of the reasons we needed to point that out. But yeah, it is. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this new version. Things have been streamlined a little bit. We updated some of the basic moves, added some 13 pluses to some things. So it'll be really cool to see if those show up in action.
Nice.
Back to the Pink Sands.
Yeah.
Any questions from my players before we wait for Alyzona to return with dice?
I have a deep amount of excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, I realized as I was starting to promote, like, you know, hey, start now sort of things. I was like, shop montage, and I was like, oh no. So I had shoes popped in my head randomly. Let's get some shoes.
Oh my god,
Some
more shoes.
Shoes.
I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, we
of
do need
this.
a nice, wonderful shopping montage for our players. That's for sure.
I've just imagined like 12 different pairs of heels that cannot exist in the human world, but
Oh, they
can
will.
exist on
Yes.
this planet. And I'm very excited.
Ice acquired.
Okay, the
Yes.
power of hover heels though.
Ooh, okay, I just came back to the best. Hover heels?
All
Hover
of my
heels.
ideas have now shifted. Like all of the heel designs that I just imagined in my head have now shifted. Oh my god.
Here's a question then. How will shopping happen in this universe? Like are we not doing the capitalist thing, right?
That's
So
one
are
thing
we-
that I would love to explore with all of you, because that's the thing, right? There's a shopping mall. Capitalism is not really a thing in this society. So how does it work? And I think we can dive into that a little bit once we get there. But that's something to keep in
Absolutely.
mind for the next few minutes while we get to that point.
I have a concept. So
Concepts are good.
And I've just been gifted a dice. Oh God.
this
Okay, please excuse the
reminds me-
noise.
No problem.
That is my girlfriend's dog attempting to sneak into the
Oh,
into the room the moment any door is open. He'll just beeline
Oh.
straight for it. He is
Up or down.
I can get in.
he is literally he is the
open!
sweetest thing. He's like a medium-sized dog with the muscle density of like a big dog. So he's just this solid like walking mass. The first time he
Oh.
sees you, he can tackle you if you're unprepared. Like my girlfriend was just like, okay, you have to be ready, because like if you're not, he will just tackle you to the floor.
I love dogs.
I have so many bruises like all down my legs because of this dog just like
Oh.
leaping at me. And also the thing is that he'll calm down eventually, and then just he won't see you for a bit, and then it's just like reset, like new person. I gotta leap, gotta tackle.
Oh, I
Roll to
love-
brace yourself.
I love
Pretty
that.
much
Oh my
every
God.
single interaction with him is a roll to brace yourself. Help.
Oh man.
Mhm.
Sweet though.
Okay, so this concept that has come into my head has an origin, and I will explain it briefly because I feel like I need to explain this because otherwise it will not fully make sense. So back in like I think this was 2011 when I went there for the first time. I lived in Cambridge in Massachusetts at that time because college and whatnot. And there's this place called the Garment District. Now, they had told, like at my school, they had told us, hey, if y'all want to go shopping, the most economical way that y'all can possibly do this is go to the Garment District. I know y'all are poor. Y'all are poor ass college kids. Y'all have zero money. The school is very expensive. So what y'all are gonna have to do if y'all want to like have these looks, serve some looks, be poppin' and whatever, you gonna have to go to this location. We're in. Now, okay, everything in this place was on the literal floor. That is sort of just a thing by nature of like the amount of stuff that was there. There were these giant piles roughly organized by item type, which this is not an effective thing, and they might have changed this in the like 10 years since I've been there. Excuse me for the swearing. For the 10 years since I've been there, I think this has probably shifted, but the way in which they would handle like, you know, being able to get these things if you could not actually afford them is you would have to bring something in exchange for getting things. Basically, you bring them a bag of clothes and you can fill that same bag of clothing as you leave with like, you know, just an equivalent amount of whatever you've brought.
Yeah.
That feels like the exact perfect way for this to be structured. I will say they did have stuff that was special and kept in different locations. They were like usually costume type items or things that you would not otherwise want to get secondhand. Make of that what you will. Those were also in that section as well. And like those are all great and also all fairly priced, but like that area, that giant mountain of clothing back when I was a size that could fit regular clothing. Now I'm upset. Anyway, I've upset myself. All right, but that's my suggestion and concept and idea for stores and clothing.
So like an equal trade sort of deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you were going to say the mall was just going to be just like a big series of piles.
Oh,
I feel like
it can be more organized. I simply thought,
I mean,
show up with
it's
the
an
bag. Show up with a bag, literally like that. Like one could literally show up feasibly with a suitcase full of stuff. You deposit said suitcase full of stuff, all gently used, sure. Like gently used, but also I'm imagining in this sort of environment that we've probably figured out fabric waste and also how to make things with better, like that are sturdier and less wasteful overall.
So like less
Yeah,
fast fashion, more ethical, understanding fashion.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And probably a lot more
Exactly.
like biodegradable, like going for
Yeah.
stuff that's made from more organic stuff that will eventually break down rather than just,
Yeah.
vibing for like 500 years.
Yeah, like the stuff that would be fast fashion would be the stuff that's biodegradable. And the
Yeah.
part of the fast in that is that you will need to wear this kind of fast because it will disappear.
Do not wear out in the rain, it's going to disintegrate.
I
Yeah,
love that. I love that. Yes.
yeah.
I was
But
also
like,
thinking like,
mhm.
people all get paid like pretty much the same amount as well. Like
Yes.
everybody has a baseline of like payment.
Yeah.
I think with Tori, what she does, I think just because it's I don't know if it's considered like entertainment or community.
Hmm.
Come on, CD. What is that word? Uplifting,
Mhm.
supporting,
Like morale.
yeah, morale boosting.
There
Mhm.
it
I don't
is.
know if she has. Yeah, that's. I don't know if she gets like an extra boost on top
Like
of
a
that,
little,
or
like a little extra stipend to
yeah,
Mhm.
in exchange.
probably. Yeah.
I can imagine like the creative arts in a society like this are like elevated above other types of labor in terms of like because they bring joy to the citizens, any sort of art of sorts.
And it's probably funded by the government if you want to go into a school to learn it.
Instead of being slash for sports.
Mm.
Or literally anything else.
This universe doesn't
This-
have sports.
I'm here for
No, it
aside
has
from aside
volleyball.
from volleyball
It has volleyball.
Which
and
isn't
go-karting.
which
It doesn't
I
have
barely
professional
count either of
sports.
those.
Sports?
It doesn't have the
That's
professional
not a
sports
job.
because you don't need to train because it's all to do with the passion and the friendship of your team.
Hmm.
Like what's the point? Like you just go to like a weekend team building exercise and then you're ready for the big leagues.
Mhm.
I I've been watching a lot of Haikyuu lately, and my emotions. Anyway, that's fine. But yeah, I can see this working pretty well, pretty well overall. And I think also too, there's an element of art involved with the sort of fashion side of these things.
Mhm.
Not necessarily not necessarily like every item that is ever sort of that if you go into a store, this is not the 1700s basically, wherein you had to be mildly wealthy, walk into this one establishment where this one person makes things and be like, make this, I will be back in 3 days.
Mhm.
And and it is custom fit exactly to you, with whatever
And
the
you just
material was that you
throw a
asked
coin
for.
pouch at them.
Yeah. Which okay, high key, I do actually like that though. Actually, maybe it is like that because that was also a more sustainable time fashion wise, just in general.
What?
Because also
Maybe there's
yeah.
there's different kinds of stores. There's the stores you go in and you throw your coin purse down and say, I want a ball gown. And then there are ones which is like, this is my old ball gown. It doesn't fit me much anymore. I'm gonna go and trade it for
Mhm.
cute summer dress,
Yeah.
I like
from the
that.
summer dress pile.
Yeah.
I love
Because
it.
I can imagine with different types of magitech out there, there's ways to restore like old clothing to like brand new and everything.
I
There's
was
gotta
also
be, right?
thinking that instead of like you earn credits, but it's for community service.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah.
the more you impact and boost your
Oh, I like that.
community, that's how you earn credits, and that's why
Tori
City has
Tori is
credits.
so rich.
Yeah.
Tori has all the community points.
So I want to throw out into the open the idea of magitech dry cleaners
Oh heck yeah.
that restore clothing to their brand new state. And since it runs on Magitech, it's free to use, obviously, and the power comes from within, I guess. I don't know. We haven't really described how these Magitech batteries are created, and That's for me to know and for you to find out, maybe.
Oh gosh.
I want to find out.
They run on
The moment
friendship.
anything, it's like, oh, we don't need to know. It's just like the GM says that. It's like, I don't want to know.
I will find out through violence. I know it.
They run on friendship. I've decided they run on friendship.
I can twist that a
don't
little
know.
if needed.
Oh
I
god.
don't know how that
It's
works.
fine.
So,
Don't worry about it.
oh, it runs
Oh.
on like Monsters Inc. rules, where basically
It's a
The
set of
laughter of a
scream, it's
child.
laughter.
either laughter or scream, but it
Oh.
has to be group laughter or group screaming.
So
Oh.
so do they have
Oh, Jesus,
so
that's
question,
so dark.
do they have open mic nights like every other night at the place? There's a fight.
I'm in love with this, actually.
Oh,
I
boy.
just every time we have this, I always just sort of wind up sitting thinking, our society isn't this, and I'm very upset because it took us
Yeah.
25 minutes to generate this thing that saves the planet, and yet here we are without that, and I'm
Yeah.
upset. But I will just keep drinking my milk tea and I will calm down. Anyway.
It's all good.
Also, can I just say, I feel like officially means there are no comedians in this world. There are just power generators. there are
Oh,
just, there are just
Oh no.
power. Have you seen the latest skit by the power generator?
Oh
The-
my
which
God.
one? John Mulaney or Ali Wong?
My God.
No. I love it. Oh, that's
Oh.
perfect.
And I guess
Oh
that
my
officially means you
God.
have to have like really good comedians. You can't just have like average, like crappy, like make a bunch of racist jokes
But-
because they're not gonna land, and
but,
then
like,
you're out of a
that's-
job.
But that's why they have like open mic nights at certain like smaller locations, so like people can like build up the the
Test their material.
test their material, build up their confidence.
Mm. Nobody
Laughter
gets a
is
Netflix
magical.
special, but they do get a. There is also actively a place called the Laugh Factory, and that's why that's so funny to me.
Oh
Like
my God, that's so good.
I'm not a comedian, but I know of all of these various places that like are comedy houses, and like one of them is the Laugh Factory.
I heard
and
of that one, yeah.
I don't even know where it is. I have no idea where it is. I'm pretty sure it's in LA, but I have no idea. But like the Laugh Factory in this case is an actual legitimate factory. And
It looks like it's Las Vegas and Chicago,
oh really?
Hollywood and Long Beach.
The Laugh Factory in Chicago actually makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense with the places wherein I probably heard about it. That makes a lot of sense. Chicago comedians up there. Those ones.
Honestly, I'm
Alright.
just so here for like any store that just names itself the blank factory, like the Cheesecake Factory, the Laugh Factory. It just, I don't know, something about that just gets me.
Yes.
Cheesecake Factory, we do one thing.
Mhm.
And actually, it's mac and cheese, surprisingly. I do recall at one point going to the Cheesecake Factory specifically because I wanted mac and cheese. This was during the Boston days. Anyway, that's fun.
It's
They
fine.
make good shakes.
Yeah. I couldn't
There you go.
afford cheesecake. I think that was why I didn't get the cheesecake
Oh,
at the
dang.
time. College,
Everything's
woo!
expensive.
Like ridiculously so. So our Cheesecake Factory in this universe. Oh no. I just had the most cursed idea about the
Oh,
Cheesecake
no.
Factory, which is in this mall. I'm just stating this. It is in this
Okay.
mall. We are most likely going to stop there. Here's the thing about this cheesecake.
Yeah.
The cheesecake of this universe, and I am so sorry, everybody. It is made with
Uh-oh.
Swiss cheese. It is made
No.
with Swiss
No.
cheese.
What?
JV,
Why?
no.
No.
Because I'm
gonna-
a bad person.
I'm gonna
sorry.
X card that. Just no.
Hey,
Hands on the X card.
Ryan, sorry to do this. I need to now leave the stream. I can't be here anymore. Sorry. This is my
Okay,
this is my
This is
finale.
why we have
Bye.
That's the
safety
X
tools.
card.
This is why we have safety tools.
All right, fine. It's cheddar then. It's cheddar, everybody.
No.
It's just cheesecake.
It's mild cheddar, okay? It's mild cheddar.
Bocconcini.
Okay, but
It's
is it
bocconcini.
slices like cake-sized slices of cheese with more cheese in the middle, and it's like a layer cake.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
I can see that working, but there also has to be
Savory
regular
cake.
cheesecake.
I
Yes,
agree.
please.
There is nacho cheesecake.
There's cake
and here's
cheese
the thing
and
about nacho
cheesecake.
cheesecake. Nacho cheesecake.
No.
I know that sounds bad to everybody, but hear me out. Hear me out. It is not like cheesecake in the traditional sense of like it's made with cream cheese, that kind of thing. It's not that. That isn't involved. Cream cheese is not involved here. So the main ingredient that is making everybody deeply upset, which is cream cheese paired with actual cheese, which I know that is the thing that is causing problems here. That is not there. I promise you that's not there. So instead, what it is multiple different types of like other kinds of cheese. Like, for example, Asadero. I don't know why Asadero is the only one that's coming to mind right now, but like that. So there's a layer of like Asadero that's like not quite melted, but it's sort of like in a brick type format. And then there's a layer of like sharp cheddar and a layer of something else. And the bottom, like, you know how they make like a graham cracker crust, right?
Yeah.
So instead of that, it is like tortilla chip sort of crumbles, but like not sharp. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah.
Just
Or
like-
just straight up a tortilla at the bottom, actually. That would actually just
I
make
mean-
more sense now that I think about it.
I
I don't know
hate
why. Anyway.
But I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Like, there is a lot of cheese here, and it is in no way, shape, or form healthy. However, it is tasty. And I promise it is tasty. Oh my God, there's jalapenos involved.
Oh
I'm
god.
I'm
I'm
actually
not gonna lie, if you
glad I
put that
ate
down in
already.
front of me, I would at the very least try a bite of it. And
Yeah.
I hate myself for having to say that. But also you were talking
JV
we're
woke up
talking
this
JV.
morning and chose violence.
I'm sorry. I feel like this is less of a food crime than it seems. Like, it makes perfect sense in my head. I can see the slice, yes, it is in like the shape of a cheesecake, sure, but it is all the things that you would literally put on nachos. Like, it is just, like, that's all that it is. And there's no like weird additional item that should not
Yeah.
be there. Like, it's just that.
Can
So
I just say
I promise it works.
more cursed variant though?
Yes.
Blue cheesecake.
Oh God. Oh,
Oh, no.
no. Oh, see.
I saw that in a
Can't-
Curious George book. No, it was
Can't-
an
can't-
Amelia Bedelia book.
Oh no.
no.
Can we what were you talking about, communism? Can we get back on the track there? Like
Let's do that.
Oh
So-
God. Ranch
so,
cake. Anyway.
How about we start the actual play?
Yes, I think so.
I think we
Oh,
can continue
Jesus.
talking about blue cheesecake for a little bit longer.
No.
It's fine. We'll probably experience that in the mall.
Sure.
But then
Oh,
it'll
God.
be actual play blue cheesecake.
Oh yes. Oh
fine.
yes, indeed. Oh, I've made
Oh.
some decisions tonight already. Here we go.
Yes, you
All
have.
right. So, on the last episode of A Tale of Twinkle and Awe, our heroes found some well-deserved downtime 3 weeks after the incident with the giant energy creature attack on Solaria Gardens. The pink beaches and emerald waters of Palm Gardens provided a delightful afternoon under the sun with a rousing game of hollow-flavored beach volleyball against an all-star cast of opponents. As the
Woo.
sun set and the ocean turned from emerald to bioluminescent purple, our heroes enjoyed the warm ocean breeze as night fell. And should we pick up the next morning? Do we want to pick up at that evening? Where do we want to start?
I think next morning would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can skip ahead.
That
Had a
works for
delightful
me.
evening. And I think we probably get a suggestion because it sounded like Tori really wanted to get some new shoes.
Yes.
shoes.
Shoes.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
shoes.
God, shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Coconut Mall is open today. You're in luck because tomorrow is go-karting, not today. So today must be Saturday. or Fantasy Saturday. I don't know.
Fantasy Saturday.
There you go.
Fantasy Saturday. I love it.
And it's not too far away. This mall. So I'll open the floor to you. Whatever you want to do.
Oh boy. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Somebody else go first.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
Tori's like, we're going shopping. Or I'm going shopping, you can come with. Like, either way, like, I'm going.
I woke up ready for shopping. That is the. I woke up in the outfit that I will be wearing to shopping.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
At some points, we need to go see a hologram, which would be like going to see a movie.
Oh my god, we can go
Yes.
shopping, get something at the food court, and then go see a movie. Or get a hologram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's a
Loving
full
this,
day.
loving
Yes.
this fantasy scenario where we can go out shopping
Woo!
and then go see a film with friends.
Mhm.
Give me high school vibes of just going to the mall.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
All right, so Rolly, you're gonna take care of the house.
Rolly is currently on a leash and being and pulling around one the Coombs.
Yes.
So the Coombs is trying to hold on tight, and Rolly's just kind of excited to have a day with the house to themselves.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm gonna let them have their moment. Like,
So adorable.
All right.
And let's go.
Yes.
So you make it to the mall. So I found a picture of potentially what the internal of this mall might look like a little bit.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop it into the stream, and I will also put it into the
Ooh.
Discord for my players that are not
Ooh.
able to see the stream.
I did just pop it open.
Just something cool, solar punky mall flavored,
And
effectively.
it has a tram inside it.
Yes.
It's got it, right?
I was also going to
love
say, I
it.
was really curious to see if you just drop in like the coconut mall, the actual coconut mall.
Oh, I
And
don't
I
know
would-
why I didn't think of that.
I was just thinking straight
mean-
up 90s, like, sort of like mall aesthetic photos.
Yeah. So I think that's like in the main corridor areas or so. Like you can branch off of these big giant areas that have these wonderful like pieces of vegetation, a lot of palm themed. There's probably some like other area themed biomes that have different like plants in them.
Oh, for sure.
But the
Yeah.
majority is palm trees with their namesake coconuts on them. So
Of course.
you got to go with good branding, right?
Yes.
Gotta go with the good branding.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So that's where we are. We entered the Coconut Mall. You've got some lo-fi Coconut Mall music playing,
Yes.
and it's delightful. All right. And I don't think any of you have ever been to the Coconut Mall before. So let's give a couple extra details from everybody to see what other fun things are in this mall that you would like to have here.
They sell coconut drinks, like straight up, like break a coconut open and like make a mixed drink, non-alcoholic, and they stick it back in the coconut.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And
hell
you
yes.
just- And they give you a little carrier so you can like carry it over your shoulder, so you don't have to like just palm it the whole time.
There's just like service stations that have these throughout the mall.
Yeah, like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like fun little automated stations.
Oh yeah, they've got like automated. These like the Coconut Mall equivalent of vending machines.
Yes, you can like see the coconut drop down, like it has like a window, and you can like watch it
Yeah.
get cracked open, and then like all the juice is poured into a cup, and then like mixes in, and then you see it shaking, and then you just see it poured back into the coconut, and the coconut just like boop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like
Love
that.
it.
I want to say it's like a hover carrier of sorts. Like you have this little strap that you get to put around your shoulder, and
Oh, for
then like
sure.
right in front there, it like floats in front of you like a little tractor beam, effectively.
Definitely.
Because then it's not like you've got this weird coconut hanging off your person. It's always oriented the correct way.
Oh yes. I would say I had to just quickly Google if coconuts do have lactose in them because I remember that random little detail I gave my character. Are they allergic to lactose? No. So Sierra is sipping on one of the coconut drinks.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So fun facts, things I learned today.
Mm-hmm.
Coconut milk does not have lactose in it.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
That's
I
pretty
sure
good.
hope not.
I could
Yeah.
The reason that's a good thing that it doesn't is because it is actively an alternative.
Right.
I had to
unlike a
quickly double check.
Starbucks. I do
Mhm.
appreciate that, though. I do.
It's good to know.
Mhm.
All right, what other details do we have of this mall?
Do they have a couple funny coconut mascots who are in like hollow costumes, but they're giant coconuts with like big googly eyes?
Oh,
They're,
yeah,
that are
there's
vaguely
gotta be, right?
terrifying. Vaguely terrifying, but like
Mhm.
And are pastel colors, not just brown.
Oh, I like it.
oh yeah.
So is this like the 80s, 90s mall colors in coconut
Yes.
form?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is a brown one though. There's a brown
There
one
has
and
to be, right?
a green one, just for variety.
Is
Are
it
they like our version of M&Ms? Do we
That's
have
what I was just
personalities?
thinking.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
it's,
Oh my
it's
God.
like a whole
God.
family. There's like a whole like hollow novelization of this like family of coconuts. Like there's a whole brand around it.
Yes.
Oh, I got another one. Kids can go up and get a sticker from each one of them, and if they collect all 5 stickers or like so many stickers, they can go to like the main hub in the central and get like a little like token or trinket or something.
Yeah, like a little prize, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We have to get one for
100%.
Rolly.
Definitely.
Don't talk about Rolly, I'll cry. It's too
Slowly provokes various reactions within each and every one of us. Mhm.
I was
As it
thinking-
should be.
I was thinking there'd be like how there's, I mean, there could be like information stations, but also I was thinking like it'd be cool to like just have a thing to have fun and interact with, but like little hollow stations.
Hmm.
Just these little characters, or even I was thinking like even like animals like come up and like interact with you or something.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, that would be cute.
For people of all ages.
Yeah.
And that makes me think of those those they're those floor games. They're like monitors on the floor.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can walk
Yeah.
around them, and then there's like
Yeah,
interactive
I
games that you
guess.
can do.
Yes.
That but holograms.
Mhm.
Oh, like the
Hell yeah.
keyboard, sort of like floor things.
Yeah, like I remember
Oh,
there
the
was
fishbowl one. Like
yeah,
there's
like a fishbowl. There was one with like
Ah.
a bunch of like projections of like little spheres that you could kick around with your actual feet.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I think that would
Okay.
be fun to have at various points throughout the mall too.
Okay. Weird thought just because it popped into my brain, little thing. 2 main like stores that are sitting like right next to each other. One's a fantasy hot topic and one is like really like standard like classic pop stuff. And the 2 people working at the desk on each one's they are girlfriends.
Yes.
I'm putting it
I
in.
like that.
Also, I will say, I think the big sort of more popular sort of music and sort of style store probably does have like a little hologram of Tori
Yeah.
in the like window because it's like advertising that. So every time we go past, like it's like pull it down, like oh no.
I'm wearing my big old shades inside this shop.
I
And it's like
What-
yes.
What is Vidi Valiente's latest single anyway?
Oh goodness. Oh geez, hold on. You're just gonna throw this on the spot with me? Okay. Go ahead, AJV. I gotta think this over real
I'm
quick.
sort of a little bit requiring that. That Tori's technically got a sponsorship deal with both of them. So, however, naturally, due to the two very different styles of both locations, the posters two very different, distinct styles to them, and I love that. And I need that. I need that in my spirit, and I cannot articulate my idea past that point. But I just need for there to be two of them. It's funny in duplicate.
There's like goth angst Tori, and then like pop like sparkle Tori, and I
Yes.
kind of like to imagine that the holograms have been programmed to like sort of lightly jokingly sort of like look at each other and vaguely interact of like, oh yeah, we're the two Tories.
They made do a photo
Very
shoot.
different.
They made me do
Yeah.
a photo shoot that day where it's like I had to dress like all in like preppy colors, and then I had to dress like all in blacks, and like do various interactive like acting. And so like they set it up to where like they interact with each other, because apparently in all the malls, all these stores are right next to each other. And they have this, except for the one in the rural areas. It has a country store.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not rejecting that. The no is a no of surprise, but like surprise but happiness. I cannot
Yes.
I can't articulate
I'm just
myself actually
imagining-
past this point. Oh my god.
It's so good.
Tori having to go into the studio to do like a country edit of like their newest single
Oh my god.
to go with the like country aesthetic.
Not the country remix.
Yes.
Okay,
that's
but if
fantastic.
there's a country remix, is there a heavy metal remix?
Yeah.
Baby metal, some good old baby metal.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is living. Oh my
Funny.
god. Jesus Christ. This is,
Oh, that's very
this has
good.
made my day. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh.
So I know Tori wanted shoes, but is there anything else that anybody else wanted to get for their character?
I mean, since it's a like a sort of holiday sort of destination mall thing, I think Sarah is looking for a new jumper, but it is going to be like a coconut themed one, like one of those really like it's like the variant of like, actually no, you know what? Screw that, not a jumper, like a Hawaiian shirt, like those themed Hawaiian shirts, like coconut themed.
Yeah.
There's something beautiful about a humanoid lizard in a Hawaiian shirt. A
Yes.
boxy Hawaiian shirt. It's so
Boxy
good.
Hawaiian shirt who then regularly has to put on sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love
So you'll
that
have just like
much.
sweaters and there's just the little like collars of the like Hawaiian shirt just peeking out the top.
Yes.
Okay, I was looking this up the other day, actually, well, Ronnie's probably not listening, but shout out to Ronnie. Anyway, so I was looking up like fashion wise, like how would you maybe like style something like that, but like vacation dad, but the vacation is in a warm climate, or sorry, in a cold climate. So Hawaiian shirts, but they're sweaters. The pattern is sweaters.
Hawaiian
Yes.
pattern sweaters, yeah.
Yes.
What?
You mean things I deserve?
Yes.
Yes.
Things I want, actually. I love like a fruit print like sweater. I would love that.
Oh,
It's like
God.
like tacky Christmas sweater, but it's like
Tropical.
it's like
It's got
Hawaiian
pineapples
summer.
instead of like holly leaves and stuff like that.
Those
Yeah.
really
and it's
oh,
and it's like aggressive, like bright, like summery colors of like, you know, the bright greens and the bright yellows and
I
like
love that.
just
Well, you know, the Coconut family has their own sweaters, and they've got their oown branded shirts as well.
Oh,
Yes.
I could not deal with this right now. This is so good, and I'm just like I'm just I feel cursed that there are no visuals. You know what I mean? Like that's my issue is
Yeah.
that the visuals of these are not like directly in front of me so I can look at them and love them
Mhm.
forever. Like that's that is my problem. But I'll always come back and like look at these clips. That's what I'll do. That's what I will do instead.
Yes.
It's fine.
That's fine.
I've made the decision that Key is going to look and find the exact outfit I am currently wearing. That is what Key is looking for, and that is what Key will find.
Mhm.
This exact thing, this whole thing, minus mask, obviously, for reasons of this fantasy world is not in the middle of a pandemic. But all of the rest of it, the whole thing. It is bird themed. It is black. It also has several iridescent points on it. And I did not make the connection that was perfect for this character until this moment. And yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
By the way, I figured out my my song name since you asked.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called
Yes.
Free Love.
Ooh.
It's a very polyam and queer sort of track to be for the
Nice.
summer.
Yes.
I love it.
Happy.
Also,
Been reduced to sound effects.
JV, I did actually manage to find a Hawaiian print sweater and shared it
Oh, it's
of
amazing.
the like, oh god, my eyes are bleeding
Also-
variety.
Also, Memento to share one in the chat too.
Oh, that's cute. I would wear
Oh,
that.
I do it kind of like that actually. I
Well, we'll see where this
Oh!
shows up. This might show up on stream. So
I love them both.
there you go.
like that.
Everybody, you can see this wonderful
Hey,
pineapple
there
leopard
it
print.
is. And get
Oh,
10%
there.
off.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
God.
They're all so good.
There we
God
go.
damn it, I need that in my life. What the hell? I'm
Pain.
I don't have that kind of money, but god damn it, that's wonderful. Ah!
Oh,
Anyway,
I did
I'm
not
so-
see the price.
Yeah, no, I was like,
Oh,
"Whoa."
wait. No, I
I
didn't.
feel like you could make that.
You know
I
what?
feel
In
like
this
you could
world,
sew
it's
that.
free, so it's fine.
Yeah, like that. Okay, high key that is possible to make. The only issue is that like this is directly printed, or not printed, but like stitched into the thing. So you would have to find those existing like prints already
Yeah.
on this specific kind of material that is the same across both items.
It would be definitely a labor of love.
But it is doable, and I'm saving the image right now. Like, honestly, this is a jersey knit. I'm convinced this is a jersey knit, and because it's a jersey knit, it is possible. It is doable.
There you
Nay, it is a thing that must occur because I say it. I say it must,
There
and
it is.
therefore
That's-
it must.
There it is. There it is.
All right.
I'm gonna need some
Very
time to
interesting.
recover from that sweater that you shared. I just
So I'm picturing all of these details that we're coming up with coming through as a montage at the beginning of this episode of
Yes.
just like going and seeing these wonderful sweaters, the coconut machine, seeing the dueling Vidi Valientes next to each other in hologram form.
And they're all the same song, just different versions.
Uh-huh. Do they sing them at the same time? So
Oh,
it's like
I think not really, because the Hot Topic one version
Yeah.
is like more of a I think it's gonna go more of like a Cure sort of like 1980 sort of like creepy as sort of like gothic instead of
Okay.
like, so they're different like beats.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's got to be amazing though.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yes.
Awesome.
I need a sweater.
Right? It's so cute.
Okay.
the pineapple one.
We're
I
gonna
literally
look
I
at this
saw
other
it and
one,
just
that
went. I know two
pineapple
people who would wear that
and
without
triangles.
blinking.
You knew.
This reminds me of a mall, and it reminds me of pineapples.
Like it's cute. It's genuinely cute. I wish it wasn't on Wish, but
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
So,
I am that
Every
one of those
twinkle and
people who
all.
wear that.
5 people who would wear that. You're good.
this montage of details ends, and it's around lunchtime. So you find yourselves at the food court of the Coconut Mall.
Yeah.
You have all gotten various dishes to eat. I don't think it matters too much what the dishes are, but you're here. You're at a table all together. It's fairly private for all of these tables, like surrounded by vegetation. So you're free to kind of talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, shopping always gives me such a big appetite. And she's like, I think we're doing like a big like montage spread where like everybody has things, but we're all sort of sharing. And she's like plucking one thing from everybody's stuff and just like stuffing her face.
I love that.
I think that Buck grabs a coconut shrimp and was like, "Did you know these are bugs? Coconut bugs!" Ah! Very
I
enthusiastic
see
about
no
it.
problem with that. Eats insect. No. Bad DNA. Insects. I am a bird.
The bugs. Okay, what?
But question though, is there actually like, crickets and stuff like?
Oh, for
Yes,
sure.
ants? Oh yeah.
I mean, there's got to be, right?
Oh, definitely. It's a good source of protein.
Super sustainable.
Actually,
Low.
it probably would be more like we'd be eating more of that than we probably.
Not covered in cheese, TV.
I mean, it is a mall.
But
so-
wait, Parmesan crusted ants does sound good.
Listen, actually, that does legitimately sound
Yeah.
kind
I'm sorry, I'm
Parmesan
so
ant
hungry.
bites, like little like popcorn chicken, but it's like Parmesan ant bites.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
These are some big ants.
I want
This is
that.
the one thought that
Those
these
fantasy
ants are.
ants?
Oh, we do have.
It's a couple ants smushed together.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're big.
Delicious, though, right?
They make a little crunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
At a mall shopping.
We are breaking
Bugs.
Morgan.
Make a little crunch.
Why have we committed these crimes? at
Oh
this
god.
That's what I'm
Done.
wondering.
I'm so done. I just asked a question.
A tale of twinkle and all. Come for the fun well-being. Stay for the terrible, terrible audio crimes.
Oh, goodness.
I have legitimate tears. This is
my God.
happening. Oh, shit. Jesus.
Oh, my face.
God.
My face.
Okay. Well, all of that being said, wait, we're in the food court. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where we are.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
yes.
On principle, I don't want Jeeves to be in the food court. That feels that feels slightly racist. I apologize, but we'll get to why later, I think. I sort of there's got to be a store. What store type do you think you should be in?
I don't want to say an information desk where you can ask Jeeves questions.
Ryan.
Do it.
You don't want to say it, but you're going to.
I mean, I just did.
I was gonna suggest like maybe like a Thai store or like something like that because like I have all the hands to like do the Thai stuff.
A teppanyaki.
Actually,
The
yeah.
teppanyaki style of like throwing and cooking.
Yeah.
I am
That'd be pretty good.
Thai store though. Wait, it's
My store is really cute.
Mm.
Oh, but
I'm sorry.
maybe he's a barber. He cuts hair and shaves. people.
He's like this like Edward Scissorhands sort of thing where he has like multiple like tools being used at once.
Is it a haberdashery / barber? It's a
gotta be now.
haberdashery.
Cry about this.
It's
Why am
Chimera.
I
We can blend
upset?
things
Why
together.
am I sad? Why am I sad but joyful? What is this feeling?
It's the feeling of crime. Audio crime.
So this haberdashery. Haberdashery.
Barbary.
Haberdashery. Honestly, it's just called haberdashery because that is difficult to say, and that's fancy enough for like exactly what it needs to be. You know what I mean? Like that's and it's all there. It's exactly what you're expecting. It is a barber and a haberdashery which has hats and also ties. And I was going to say a full suit, but I can't justify a full suit shop. But but that would be so funny. But I think it's more that I don't know that I can fully justify it. For most of us going to a suit store, but like I do, but maybe, but also
I mean, why not, right?
you're right.
Just
No,
enjoy the
could
day as a
work.
group.
Yeah, like arguably several of us would wear suits.
this is
Yeah.
true. This is true.
I
Like,
mean,
Buck
yeah.
absolutely would.
This is true.
Tori's very
I've-
femme, but if you find a good suit, she will definitely rock the shit out of it. And also get like maybe like one of those ones that have like the open cut all the ways and like wears like a brassiere underneath. Like,
Ooh.
Was it like a sparkly brazier?
oh, of course.
Yes.
It's Tori, come on.
Also, this store is fancy. This is a fancy establishment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Tori got the credits. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go. I
Keep
want to meet Jeeves.
Yeah, I think Tori's like, oh my god, I just remember I need to pick up some items for a what do they call it? A award show that we're having next month.
Yes. That award show. I remember the. Do you have a word for email? Did we come up with that already?
A Vine letter?
Finally.
Fine letter.
Is it V-mail?
A female.
Was it
Ooh,
V-mail?
V-mail.
Yeah. Oh, I remember getting the V-mail about the award ceremony. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a new tie.
Yeah, I think there's like a hold on, and she pulls up a directory real quick, like, you know, because there's probably one in each little area, because you sit, you eat, pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a little like little accessory shop just around the corner here. Yeah.
Oh, it's the haberdashery.
Haberdasher.
Haberdasher Barbary.
Haberdasher Barbary.
Yeah.
Haberdashery. I cannot spell it. I'm sorry to everybody. I cannot spell it. I was trying to think about it a second ago. I don't know how it's spelled.
Fine.
I don't.
I don't know why the thought of Buck getting their hair cut and then growing it back after it's cut.
The
Like-
chaos of that.
There's a thing where you're just like, oh, I know exactly, like, just do this. I'm going to try it out. Like, gets out. It's like, how do you like it? I love it. And just walks outside, immediately grows hair out.
Love it.
Or immediately walks out, grows hair out, grows hair back, grows hair out, grows hair back a couple times, and then keeps it.
I don't know if I like it. Is it me?
Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god. Oh,
All right. So are we going to the Haberdasher Barbary?
yes.
Yes.
I do believe we are.
Yes.
Haberdash Barbary. Haberdasher
Yeah.
Barbary.
Let's do this.
All right. So you enter the Haberdash Barbary, and there is a delightful chap standing behind the counter, currently working. This is Jeeves. Hi, Jeeves. So this is a request from JV themselves to add Jeeves to the world.
Don't at me like that. How?
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm kidding.
Gotta give credit, right?
We gotta give credit. This is a glorious character. So this is Jeeves, a humanoid. You can describe it better.
Yeah. So the image on screen, that is that's just the head, but it has like squid tentacles. I feel like this is sort of important. The squid tentacles being a little bit longer, and the head being slightly more triangle shaped because some squids be having that little point at the top.
Oh, so he's a squid, not an octopus?
Yes,
Correct.
I grabbed this
Here's
image
another
for
picture.
the mustache and the. I grabbed this image for the mustache and the.
We got this mustache on this sort of character here.
I don't like him.
Does Jeeves have the monocle as well?
Yes.
Oh, that's
yes,
fantastic.
Jeeves has the monocle naturally.
And,
His name
uh,
is Jeeves, of course.
It's
he
a
has
fancy
Is it
Monocle.
is it a natural spotting that looks like a monocle?
monocle. Yes, but also there is an actual monocle, but it's on the other eye.
Oh no.
God, the chaos.
Okay.
And but then the rest of the body is just regular human body, just a squid head with the tentacles
Coming
and
from
a
the neck?
regular human body from
Do
neck
they have
down.
arms still and everything?
He still has arms.
He's just got like a full beard of like tentacles just.
So wait, okay. Humanoid body, and the head is basically a squid with tentacles?
A squid with what are those tentacles?
Prehensi-
technically
prehensile
the things that are
tentacle
on the
arms?
squid?
I think they are.
Is it
I think it's
also
actually
fine.
octopuses that don't have tentacles technically.
They have arms.
I guess think kind of
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
they
big
do.
bad from like what Pirates of the Caribbean 2 or whatever.
kind of?
Kinda
Except
like that.
he has
more
like a
prehensile
mantle
and
on the
longer?
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like like two of them are kind of long, but the rest of them are just sort of kind of
Yeah,
short.
yeah.
Like there are
This one's
two of them
cuter,
that
so
are
I'm gonna
kind
put
of
that up.
long, kind of like a tentacle. Oh,
Tentacool.
Does he please? Okay, I need this character to have a humanoid body, but tentacle arms, please. I can't handle the idea of like this squid beard, and then he's just got like human arms.
No. It's got to be like most of the upper body. I don't know. Is it just all?
See, I was just
It's
imagining
getting-
it. I was just imagining it as a regular person, and then a squid had just sort of like attached itself on there, and that's just.
That was what I was picturing because I'm cursed. I'm so sorry. But also like I do kind of like I guess I'm sort of thinking that the human arms are basically useless. Like they don't do anything. Like everything that needs to be done is done with the long tentacles. With the two long tentacles in place of the hands.
Is it like a
Sometimes
like
it's
it's
like
not like a mind control squid head that just like attached to a humanoid body and is just going to town? Like
I kind of love that though, and I cannot
Why?
explain why. But it's like, but I want to make it abundantly clear that the fact that is happening is completely consensual with the
Yes.
human who has been eaten.
Okay,
Like
I was
for
about to be
some
like, wait a
reason,
minute,
like
hang
that's the
on.
crucial part of
Yeah.
this is that this was not a weird alien invasion. This was very specifically like a thing that that in order for both species to survive in this particular case, they needed to both consent to be this way,
Yeah.
and that is why they are the way that they are.
oh, what is
Anyway,
that parasitic? What is that? It's like a parasite, but it's like a good parasite where they like help.
Symbiote.
Symbiote.
Yeah,
Yes, this would
Yeah.
be like a
I
symbiotic
Got it.
relationship
Yeah,
between.
yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah,
these
we've
two
got a bit of
entities.
a
There's
got a bit of a
something
venom
very
situation
deeply
going.
wholesome about that terrible thing that has just been created.
So they are effectively keeping each other alive and
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's supportive.
It's horrifying, but it's sweet.
It's so supportive and sweet. It's the deeply loving relationship that they have with one another.
Oh, to be a person with a squid for a head.
It actually sounds pretty cool. Like,
Yeah, all right.
Isn't there? Oh,
It's fun.
I did have a thought. Now there is a benefit, an additional benefit to this, which is that they have that fun benefit that one shrimp has, where they can see more colors than like literally any being on the planet.
Love that.
They have that. That is a thing. So this so this human squid symbiote can in fact see all of the colors, all of them, every last one of them.
Okay.
And all of them. Has that
Well, that's why
whole
he's so good at
visual
haberdashering.
And barbering.
Exactly.
Haberdasher barbering.
Exactly. This was the only trade it could possibly go into. Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm
So
tired.
And it's wearing a suit. Anyway, that's just
oh my.
last possible step. And the suit
Pinstripe
is
suits.
oh, it is a pinstripe suit. There we go.
Okay.
But what color is the base of it? The pinstripes, I would imagine, are naturally white, depending on what the color is of the actual suit. They might be black due to the
Yeah.
contrast needing to be right. You know what I mean?
I was
Yeah.
thinking navy.
Black.
Maybe it looks like just blank and dark to us, but to them it's this beautiful like color because they can see all the colors. But they're just,
Yes.
It's like one of those hidden colors.
Love that.
My God.
Oh my god.
Tying it back. It's a Hawaiian suit.
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like it. It never looks like it.
At a certain angle, if you turn your head just right, it's squint and stick your tongue out.
Under the right light, you can see that.
God.
Yeah.
Um,
like a black
and-
light maybe.
And I can imagine that there's a corner of this store that has that sort of light for the very specific, because there's other creatures within this world, I imagine, that see in those colors.
Yeah.
So that they've got a section for those things, and it helps illuminate those colors when you're within that specific light. So that way people without that vision can kind of get a sense of that pattern.
Yes. I love it.
Okay.
I have a deep affection for Jeeves. I
Okay.
do.
So we've got this
Well-
amazing Jeeves. We've got this Haberdasher Barbary that we're going to be visiting. And I believe now would be a wonderful time for a quick bio break for my players. So if anybody needs to use one, feel free.
I think
will just hang
I
up.
don't so much need a bio break. I just need like a mental
cleanse the brain.
a mental break.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Understandable.
I'm doing both, but like
In the best possible way.
I simply
Yes.
need to run and lock down the building. It is now
Okay.
time. I will be back as soon as I finish with that, which should not be long.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Then we shall be here. All right. So while everybody is away, we are probably a week or two away from finishing and locking down the latest version of Chimera, which is 0.7.5 effectively is what we're calling it, halfway to 0.8. So this version has 18 different archetypes in it. And over the next few days, I'm going to start throwing out some tweets on the Chimera Twitter account at Chimera RPG, going over a little bit of the detail of each of the 18 archetypes that are going to be included with this version. And it's going to include the fantasy genre, the superhero genre, and the magical girl genre, all of which we are using right now. And it's going to be a public release of some sort. We haven't figured out the exact details on that, but in some way, shape, or form, you will be able to get a hold of the copy of the rules to be able to play yourselves at home, or over the internet, or on a stream, or for a podcast, whatever you want to do. It's kind of approaching almost its final form, so to speak. Version 0.8 is going to add more playbooks. So we'll go up to 30 archetypes instead of 18. That'll be the final count of archetypes. But then you've got all the core rules are going to be pretty much similar to what they are now, maybe refined a little bit. And that's about it. And then from 0.8 to 0.9, it's going to be bug fixes and a lot of testing. And after 0.9 is the actual final release. So we're not too far off from that, which is going to be fantastic. So I'm very excited for that, and I'm excited to get this into people's hands, and I'm excited to get people playing Chimera as well. I know myself and Amr are working diligently to make that happen. So we will let you know as soon as we know what we're doing with that, how to get a hold of it. So we might even know by next stream. So stay tuned.
I'm thinking I might want to run a one shot in it for my friends.
Yeah, please do.
Because yeah.
I mean, I have a Power by the Apocalypse podcast. I don't know if you heard it, called Power by the Players. That you know, might.
I would love this to be played on Powered by the Players. Absolutely. I'm really curious to see what other GMs come up with, because it's so fun. For me as a GM, it's so fun experiencing the world building from all the players. Is one of my favorite parts of this
I
game.
love session zeros, like, for that.
Yeah.
Like, because I used to run D&D, because we're still waiting for people. I used to run D&D, and I just hated the fact that I had to come up with everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's so infuriating. Like, why should all the labor be put onto me? Because I'm running the game, learning the rules, trying to keep the players entertained, and, like, have a story for them. So it helps take the workload off the DM just a little bit for them to help, like, build out the story.
I'm really
and also like
go ahead.
Those NPCs are going to be the favorite NPCs. Anything that is created by the players is like, yes, let us bring in all of our NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Big Billy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Rolly.
Rolly, yep.
I'm really trying to find systems that do more of a collaboration, because every time I think about trying to be a GM or a storyteller or whatever, it's just the workload just makes me like freeze up, and I'm just like, I don't like, my brain just literally like, I don't want to do that at all.
Power of the Apocalypse systems are really good. Kids on Bike systems is also really good because they allow the collaborative storytelling in it. So that means Kids on Bikes, Teens in Space, and Kids on Broom. So any of those.
Yeah, I really want to, after hearing and editing Loser's Love Story, playing Monster of the Week without a GM, I think it's really possible to play Chimera without a GM as well, because a lot of the game is players adding details to things, and if you have people willing to kind of rotate running some of the scenes and stuff, I think that could work out really well. As long as you're fine with a lot of meta knowledge and whatnot, which I'm always a proponent of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of exciting things coming, and gosh, being able to hear Chimera, if a Chimera actual play like campaign were to be released in podcast form, that neither myself or Amr had anything to do with, that would mean that I have made it, and I would just be like, this is This is what it feels like to be a game designer.
Aww.
Aw.
It'd be awesome.
Eh.
And I would listen and promote the heck out of it. So more Chimeras actual plays would be awesome once this goes public.
That would be fun.
Yeah. So welcome back, everybody. We are back from our break. I was just giving everybody in the audience an update of kind of the state of the development of Chimera and how within a matter of weeks, most likely, we will have a public release in some way, shape, or form, so people can get their hands on it and start playing for themselves. So I'm really excited about that.
Very exciting.
All right, we are at the Haberdasher Barbary, and in the back of the room, behind a counter, is this squid person symbiote. Not
Don't
really
worry, I'm
sure.
on it.
Simba squid.
Simba squid?
Squidbiote?
Squidbiote?
Squidbiote. I like Squidbiote.
Okay, a
better, actually.
Squidbiote.
It sounds better.
So a Squidbiote. That is there's probably somebody that teamed up with this squid in order to maintain health of one another of some sort. And they work at the Haberdasher Barbary because they can see a ton of colors and they can cut hair like nothing else with all of their prehensile tentacle arms and regular arms. Absolutely. So, gosh, am I giving Jeeves the normal Jeeves quote unquote voice? 'Cause I don't know if I can do that too effectively, but we'll see what happens.
Do that, but make it bubbly. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a.
Make
not
it
a
more
terrible
squid-like.
person.
I don't think that'll be close enough. Also, just a little good reference image you can throw up in the stream there, being added to the cast chat.
Oh my. I'm
It's
deeply
me.
nervous. I apologize for
Happening.
decor sitting on
Oh,
stream. I
that's-
just sort of realized it's
Mm.
time.
Fantastic.
You know, that's valid.
Yeah.
It feels so better whenever you're free.
Oh, yes.
Thank
Read
you
it.
for that visual aid, Alyzona.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is very
Ooh.
cursed.
Oh my goodness.
Respectfully.
It's
I hate
fine.
it.
I love him. I love him. However, you did forget the mustache.
Oh crap! The mustache.
The mustache.
human
Right.
mustache.
The mustache. And the one actual monocle and the one
Oh
non-monocle.
gosh, yes, that's right. Give me a
All right,
second.
we'll
Oh,
get a
it's
more
base
accurate
image. It's a good
Jeeves
base
image up relatively soon
Yeah.
with the top hat, because
Just
I
a
think the
moment.
top hat
Oh,
is
of
very
course.
important.
The top cat is outside of the frame. The head's too big.
That's fine. We'll accept that as we've got our Photoshop master on the prowl to make us a more accurate Jeeves depiction for the chat. So thank you for that, Alyzona. Yes, well, welcome to the Haberdasher Barbary. Welcome. What can I help you with?
Okay, so hi, I'm. What name do I give?
I don't know. It's up to you.
I think she takes off her shades and whips her hair behind her, and she reveals her true identity as Vinny Valiente. just out.
Oh, does this trigger a move? I
Oh,
think
no,
it does.
doesn't. Oh no, it does. That's right.
It does. Give me a roll with energetic.
Okay, what's my energetic again?
Uh,
It's 2d6. It's okay.
yeah.
I've determined that squid sounds of delight sound almost exactly the same as a turkey.
That's a 7.
Ooh.
Amputated
So on a
turkey.
hit, they've heard of you. Describe something about your exploits that sticks out in their memory.
They've walked past the Hot Topic / Hollister too many times, and they've seen me far too
Every day to
many-
work.
Every day to work, so they know.
Okay. And on a 7 to 9, the GM will tell you something else that they've heard.
Oh no.
Okay. So Jeeves has also heard that let's see. Oh, that you have like particular taste in ties.
It is true.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I mean,
Oh, I thought
that
you had
doesn't
more to
seem
say.
wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. Oh goodness.
This is because for Christmas one year I got you a cheese tie.
A cheese tie or a Jeeves tie?
A cheese tie, as
Oh.
in it just had like images of blocks of cheese on it. I know that I've seen that tie. I know that tie. Actually,
Gag.
because
You got me a gag tie? Like
Gag tie for some past citrusness.
I don't know why, but I did. There was no justification for this gift. There was no explanation offered. There was no.
And you know what? I probably rocked it a lot.
Yeah.
Because I apparently make things look really good. No
Or
matter
to
what it
one
is.
interview. Or to one
Uh-huh.
interview and it
And
like,
then just, like-
trended the next day.
Yeah, it just insta-trended.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you can see that there is like a hollow picture of Vidi with the cheese tie on the back wall, along with other famous people with various ties.
Love it.
Oh, Vidi Valiente, it's so good to see you. Oh, it's such a pleasure to have you in my store. What brings you here?
Oh, well, thanks for recognizing me. So like I have an award ceremony coming next month and I just need to pick up some things for that and you know, I've been out shopping with my friends, my pals, and like we're just having a good time.
Oh,
And I wave to them and you know, be like, these are my friends.
Awkward waving.
Buck, Sarah, Key, and Amara. There we go.
Yes, welcome. Is anybody in the need of any hairstyling or perhaps any of the ties? We have all sorts of wonderful things that would go very well for an award ceremony.
I need a hat and a tie.
Buck needs a
I
haircut.
need a hat and a tie. I do not know what kind of hat and I do not know what kind of tie, but I know I need a hat and a tie. That is it.
Okay. And Jeeves kind of walks over to you, Key, and like bends down a bit so the squid can like look at your head eye level. And the squid is examining your head shape and complexion and hair color and all that sort of stuff. And the tentacles go up and he says, "Oh, may I?"
Go ahead.
And he starts taking measurements of your head with his tentacles.
Schlap, schlap, schlap.
Yep.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button, so I might have moved the cameras around.
There you go.
Okay.
No, we're fine.
All right, good. Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh my god.
Yes, I think I have the perfect thing for you, my friend. Okay. What else does anybody else need? And you can see behind him, like tentacles are kind of reaching back behind the counter. a bit, and just kind of searching for stuff as he's sitting there talking to you and listening. He's multitasking.
I've never had a haircut before, so I guess I'll try one of those.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, yes, please. If you would like to have a seat in one of the haberdasher barber chairs, uh, I can absolutely help you with that.
Nice.
There's this haircut I kind of want, and she pulls up a little hologram of what she's wanting, which is like one side just like shaved, basically.
Yes. Sorry, my
Yes.
favorite. My personal
Yes.
favorite. Yes. I
Yes,
support this decision.
So. Yeah.
Oh yes, that would look absolutely fabulous. I can for sure take care of that for you.
I think Sierra is just poking around in the like styling like section of the like barber like section of like the styling and seeing if there's like what kind of options there are for like styling feathers, which I'm just gonna say is a thing.
It's
Oh, yeah.
there. I don't know what
And
it
just sort
looks
of
like,
poking
but it is
around in
there.
there and sort of looking.
Okay. Well, if you want to browse, you feel free to browse. We have various sections of the store. We do have a few hollow assistants that should be able to help you out. And I can begin working on your hairstyles right away if you so please. Miss Valiente, is there anything specific that you need?
Oh, I'm just gonna be looking at these collar chains real quick, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I will get to work right away, and I will be here and available for any of you. Just feel free to ask for Jeeves, and I will be here for you.
Oh my god, thank you.
Don't be afraid to just ask Jeeves if you have any questions.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been waiting for that this whole time. Because I wasn't going to say it. I was not going to bring up Ask Jeeves. I was not going to do it. However,
Also, I
needed
just saw what you
somebody to-
posted in the chat. Yes, Sarah is going to get frosted feather tips.
Frosted feather tips. Oh, that's amazing.
I am so sorry.
No, do not
Nothing
apologize.
sorry.
My brain is
Yes.
so cursed today. I don't know what happened, but everything that has
Oh,
come
my
out of my
goodness.
brain has been epically cursed, and
Okay.
It
but
is
in a
beautiful.
good way.
So
Look, if something horrifically, terribly cursed doesn't come out of this stream, then I don't think this is the right stream, you
We have
know?
failed.
We have failed.
okay.
Oh my god.
So there is an area that has 4 chairs that are surrounded by various angled mirrors at various so there's some that you can look up at and see down into the other mirrors and see like different angles of people's heads and stuff. So he can work on 4 people at once if needed. So he says,
that
oh,
perfect.
right this way. We have some chairs here. You can sit in there, very comfortable.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And this is a very cursed logistical question. You said that how are these chairs arranged? I'm
Like in 4 corners.
oh, okay.
So
Because
like
my
so
brain
like
thought they were in a line, and
no.
I did then imagine that
Yep.
the tentacles could just extend, and I no, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm
All right.
upset. It's
So
fine.
the chairs have the backs to the center of this effectively square. The chairs are each corner of the square with mirrors all around, so you can kind of see in all directions. And Jeeves goes and gets multiple like those, I want to say bibs, but what am I talking about? Those
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
yeah, those things that you put around your, to keep the hair off your body.
Yes.
Is
Sort of deal.
is Luna sitting in the fourth seat, just like me too?
Oh,
Hi there.
absolutely.
I think they're just called like capes, like barber,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barber
something
capes?
like that.
yeah, they're just
Like
capes,
hairdressing
yeah.
capes.
Oh,
They're capes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Capes still
Sorry.
exist. I love it.
I was leaning over to apologize to the chat, which is why I didn't respond to that sooner. I'm sorry. Yes, they are. That is what they're called. They're
Okay.
called
I feel like
capes.
we need to set up Nightbot with just like a potential instantaneous, like, we're sorry, like
We're
button
sorry
that we
I
could
am
just
so
spam.
sorry. Oh,
So
Sorry, not sorry.
so you get set up, and the three of you plus Luna all have their capes
Yes.
attached, and there is a station behind each of the chairs that has all the instruments that Jeeves needs to style your hair. And you get set up, and just a moment of like silence comes over Jeeves as he kind of looks like he focuses to kind of get into a kind of like a calm state. And then he just begins, and he's turning, and his tentacles are coming out and styling hair for all four of you at the same time. Multitasking to the extreme.
he's singing Bavarian folk tunes. I don't know where that thought came from, but there it is. Oh no. In squid, in the natural language of squid. I don't.
is it like
So the natural squid language humming of sorts.
Is.
So he's just humming in the natural squid.
Oh my god,
much
wait.
nicer.
Oh. Squid yodeling. I'm
Would that be squirtling?
Squirtling.
Wait, wait.
Yes.
If this is a symbiote creature, and I would imagine that there's the squid is conscious, and also the human on the inside is conscious.
Oh yeah.
Is squid harmony?
Yeah, they could do harmony.
Yes.
They could harmonize with each other.
They're harmonizing.
Harmonizing.
It's just a pair of them.
It's delightful. It's a very delightful experience. It's a very it's strange but relaxing. And also like very very gentle, like the hair cutting, the buzzing, the feather frosting. And what's happening to Luna? What does Luna want? Just a normal like a kitty touch up, I guess.
Like a dye, like a rinse job, kind of like like that type
A
of dye
blowout.
job that is just sort of like a rinse of color a little bit, like just getting a like slight tint of like color. You know what I mean? Like, and it's healthy and safe, like for whatever
Whatever the
cats.
heck Luna is.
Yeah, like for Luna's a cat, right? I don't remember. Anyway, this for
Luna
safe
looks like
for
a
Luna.
cat like this, right?
It is,
Yeah.
it is Luna safe.
She can be.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luna has a very large ruff,
Mhm.
and her face fur sticks out about this far. So just like a little off the top, a little shaping, so it's round instead of pointy at the side.
So like a teddy bear style of
Yeah.
sorts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a little
adorable.
more shaped.
Okay. Avoid the whiskers.
Don't touch the whiskers though. She needs.
All right. We get some pictures of like Luna with her head back and a gentle tentacle underneath as a trimmer starts shaping the fur.
He is painting everybody's nails black. This is because after this, we're going and getting mood manicures. That is what we are doing.
Yes.
Those have to exist, like on Earth, don't they? Like
Like
they
color
must.
changing according to your mood
Yeah,
manicure?
like they have to have made those by now, haven't they? Like that.
I
That
mean, they
must
were
have
probably a thing
happened.
back in the day, like back in the 90s when mood rings were like the thing.
I just bought a mood ring like 3 days ago. I'm waiting
They
for
probably
it to
tried to
arrive.
make it, but also
Yeah.
mood, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't. Maybe like mood nail vinyls. My YouTube history is insane. I need to clarify. Like, it'll bounce between like 18th century cosplay to like nail art tutorials to like
It does
food.
exist.
It does.
You're so
Hold
much
on.
faster than me.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Yes. God, the humans have succeeded. We've succeeded at our one task. We had one job.
There are a lot of reference pictures that we're having in here, aren't there? Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
The reference images today.
Oh, that is so interesting. Okay.
Wild.
Let's put that in the chat and let's see what people think.
That is so wild.
No, not there. Open original.
But I've done the prep work for that, for that specific manicure. Because I feel like we all deserve them and they're very fancy.
There you go. Mood ring nails of sorts. These are a little sharper than probably you would need. But that's
Need,
pretty cool.
but have to have.
Yeah. I mean, they can make them as sharp as you need or have to have. Awesome. So yeah, you get the style that you want. So you have Luna looks like a little teddy bear cat now. Which is just adorable. And then Sierra, you've got the frosted feather tips now. Which
Perfectly matching in with my Hawaiian sweater.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then Amara, you've got the shaved side. Is that right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what are we missing? That's everybody, right?
Oh, Buck's
maybe
got that
Buck.
like, I don't know. It's very common in queer circles, but has that like sort of a little bit longer, but the sides are shaved clean, and like every white non-binary person has it.
Like a high and tight?
Yeah, it's a little bit like a high and tight, but it's floppier up on the top, like eyebrow length.
Okay.
And then it grows back out for a second. And it grows back. And then the back grows a little. And then Buck just grows the hair back out. It's like, that was fun.
Awesome. Well, I hope you all enjoy. And then he sees Buck's hair, and then just does a double take. I hope you all enjoy the hairstyles. Is there anything else that I can get for you? Is there any suggestions that you need, Miss Valiente? Anything that I can help with at all?
I like this, and she's gonna buy a our exchange, whatever, user community credits. It's like a collar lapel chain thing.
Ooh, those
Yeah.
are nice.
Yeah. But it also sort of looks like, so I've seen this thing where it looks like it was like a pearl necklace with like these like red beads coming down like they got bitten by a vampire. But
Okay.
instead of that, it's gonna be like connected to the lapels, and like it's gonna be like prismatic shards just like showering down the front. Because what she's gonna have is like an
Oh, hell
open,
yes.
open like keyhole, like low keyhole dress or top, and it's just gonna like just shimmer like right in between on her chest. Yeah.
Very nice. All right. let's see. I'm assuming that something that specific probably is not in stock. But it's something okay. Jeeves says, "Well, I unfortunately I don't have anything like that on hand, but I can absolutely get a hold of that. If you just give me a date. You said an award show. Is it the one coming up in the next month or so?"
Yeah, it's the glowing citrus awards.
Yes. Oh, excellent. I will get you exactly what you need for that.
Oh my God, you're the best.
Yes,
I
that's.
appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you as well. I am such a big fan of your work. It's hard to tell which one of me is more of a fan of your edgier pieces, and which is more of a fan of the more bubbly pieces. But they're all fantastic.
Well, if you haven't heard the country ones, then you should.
Oh, I'll have to check those out. I don't get out too often, so I don't have a chance to get
You
to
know
where
what?
those
Hold on one
are.
second. And like while she's saying this, she's gonna pull up like her like hollow phone, whatever, and start typing it up. And I'm assuming like data transfers like in this day and age are like super easy because we got holograms and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
She's gonna
it's
like do like
magic.
an airdrop, a quote unquote airdrop of the country song file onto his phone.
Love that. Yes.
And
Awesome.
It's the whole CD. Just take it.
oh yes, the whole CD of all the same song, just various versions of the same song.
Oh God.
It's
Find your
that's one
favorite.
that's one disc. It's
Wait a
just
minute.
10 different versions of one song.
I feel like
Oh, you're stuck.
this man deserves the Pirate Rock edition. That is what this man deserves.
Ah.
The Pirate
agreed.
Rock edition.
I like there was another name for that and I forgot what it was, but I'm
Sea shanty?
Well, there is a sea shanty version. There has to be, right?
Yeah, of course.
Ah.
yes.
called, like,
that
Pirate Rock.
absolutely. Well, like Pirate Rock I know is a thing. Like
Okay.
Hailstorm. I forgot what the
Okay.
Irish folk music? No, not folk music, but like I know what you're talking about. It's like
Yeah,
piratey,
like-
sort of like it's very pirate aesthetic.
I truly think it's called
Pirate
pirate
rock.
metal. I feel like
Pirate metal.
Oh,
That
God.
sounds about right.
I need to look this up.
It's very creative and just called pirate metal.
It's like yeah, no, it literally is pirate metal. That is pirate.
I need to now look up
Force
the
as
pirate
It is now called pirate metal. Yeah, I see it. Genre is pirate metal. Yep.
There
Pirate
it
metal.
is.
All right. So
Jesus.
we've got the pirate metal version, the sea shanty version, the country version, the edgier 80s goth version, the bubbly pop version.
A techno synth version, like a party, like a 90s party
yeah.
house version.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I love me some 90s techno and
Absolutely.
party. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. There's an acoustic version.
Oh, yes, perfect.
Just straight up like you didn't know this, but Tori plays guitar occasionally. Like so like no vocal things, no sort of bass, just her and a guitar, like just singing. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
lovely.
trying to think of one more version. Y'all got suggestions?
My brain is
Sorry, I was just
literally
getting
saying,
distracted
don't
by,
say polka,
pirate
don't
metal.
say polka, don't say polka.
Ska. Ska. Third way ska.
Ska! I love
Ska.
ska.
Yeah, Sky would be
That's for my
fantastic.
girlfriend who will eventually watch this.
All right, yeah. I think the ska version as well. That sounds good.
Scott is having a revival right now.
Mhm. We have lost JV.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not sure we ever found them from the last time that we lost them.
My problem, I have no problem with any of this. I just For some reason, on top of everything else, it was ska that broke me this evening. That is the thing.
On
that
top of
broke-
everything else. it
You
was
know what? This
Scar
is
that
actually the
broke
second
me.
time I've talked about ska today. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Same.
Oh, that's amazing.
Baby!
Look at that.
Fairy
cat.
baby!
Oh my god, look at that kitty!
the noodle.
Aw.
Oh, goodness
Look at the
gracious.
pretty
Precious.
thing.
Mhm.
Pretty.
Hi.
I've gotten 2 kitties tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you baby.
Oh my god.
All right. And Key, I believe that that Jeeves has a hat in stock for you, as well as a tie, was it?
Yes, I am presuming that they match,
You go?
that it
Okay.
matches this.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
exterior of it matches this.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it has an actual peacock feather hanging off the side. Ethically
Oh.
sourced.
Hmm.
Yes.
Ethically sourced.
Mhm.
Yes.
They do shed their feathers a
course.
lot, if I recall correctly. I think that is a thing, but anyway, ethically sourced. An ethically sourced peacock feather.
Just realized I think Syrah has like vaguely peacock feather-esque like
Ooh.
feathers of like in that color. So I feel like every now and again, if you need something, like Syrah just like hands you a feather. It's just like there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love that.
This one was coming off anyway. It's
Uh-huh.
fine. Oh, that's fantastic.
Where? What? Oh.
Perfect.
Yes, yes. Here you go. There is yes. This hat goes perfectly with everything that you have going on here. This dress is wonderful. This is oh, and this tie here, this tie over here, and then he goes to the wall, and there's a whole bunch of ties on the wall here. Oh yeah, yes. This goes very. But wait. And then he goes over to the special light section. There is a tie over there that like has that like peacock iridescence
Oh hell yeah.
Here's
kind
what I
of like
think.
in it a little bit.
Wait just a second. 1 second.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh gosh.
props. We got more props.
I do. This.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Meet the sleeves of the outfit I mentioned earlier.
Hmm.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love
This
it.
screams spring, right?
Mhm.
Truly, this is duochrome is literally my ideal for everything. I just
Right?
love it. It is
I love it
perfect.
so much too.
Mm.
It is wonderful.
Oh.
And it flows. It is flowing.
that's
it is
lovely.
lovely.
Perfect.
Anyway.
So it is that.
colors do
And
mostly match.
in the special light, it's that plus more as well.
Yes.
So it's extra luxurious.
Ugh.
And he brings that over to you and holds it up, and yes, this will work perfectly. This will work just wonderfully.
Marvelous. I love it. I'm here for it. This is exactly what I need in my life. This is what I need to be complete. Anyway.
Well, that is that. Is there anything else that I can do for you? It has been such a pleasure being here to help you in this endeavor. But is there anything else that I can do for you today? No. Okay.
No.
I
Sorry.
believe
I am
I'm
distracted by creating more cursed content. Please.
Oh no,
Do not mind
Thank
me.
you, Jeeves.
that's perfectly fine. All right.
Okay.
So we
I need to take a picture.
JV is just a
Please.
bunch of color now.
That is the ideal.
This is very beautiful,
Honestly.
and I
Oh,
love it.
This is
I'm
the
living.
this is the
Gorgeous.
pinnacle of fashion. This is
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
just.
Respectfully.
I have given myself a veil for no reason. fashion trends in the upcoming year. Just
Mhm.
wear a veil at all times because it doubles as a face covering.
The
but a
latest
bad
hollow
one because it is
fashions.
so.
I mean, that's true though. You're right.
But I
Mhm.
can feel it. I can feel that on my hand. It is an ineffective face covering. However, oh, but if you do
Swear
have
mask
one of
underneath it.
one of these, and you pop it over top of
Oh
this.
my god. Yes.
There you go.
Perfection.
Now it's just
Yes.
safe.
This reminds me of another face mask I have that I should probably get and show y'all, but I'll do that later.
Yes.
I have to go grab it if I do it, so I'm not gonna get up right now.
Oh goodness. So I want to get us to the Holoplex. What are we calling these? These movies
Holoplex
again?
sounds cool.
Yes, movies.
Hollow theater,
I have no idea what we're going to
cinema, holoma.
Hollow?
No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
I mean, it's got to be
Plex
shown at the
so far.
Holoplex to
Yeah,
see
yeah, I
the
think-
Hollow.
I love the Holoplex.
The Holoplex is the name of the type of thing. The
Jet.
individual brand name.
In chat, it's been suggested Hollow Opera by Arcrat.
Holopra?
Opera.
Holopra, holopra.
Holopra.
Oh,
Holopra.
That's the fancy ones.
Are we going to go see Carmen the Hip Opera?
Carmen.
Jesus, I would never wish that on any human being. I love Beyonce, and I would never wish that on a single human being. My
So,
God. Anyway,
I'm very curious. What sort of movie, effectively, are we going to be watching?
we shall see. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Oh, my
Mainly because
God.
that's the vibe I'm getting from my face right now, but that's separate. No, that's not a real answer.
Get some Aussie up in here.
Whew. I've never
Time to
got
wrap.
through that movie. There was a lot of pretty scenes, but I could never actually fully get through it.
What movie?
Priscilla, Queen of the
Priscilla,
Desert.
Queen of the Desert.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I watched that so
never
many
figured
years
it-
ago. I remember nothing other than just... Is it Hugo Weaving or the other guy?
Yes.
Hugo,
Hugo
Weaving.
Weaving. One of the
Just
few
wigless.
big Aussie actors.
That's iconic.
Mhm.
That's all. I just remember Hugo Weaving wigless in like a fluffy robe yelling at someone. That's all I
What a
retain.
mood. Anyway.
All you need to remember.
What a mood, if that's not me 90% of the time. Anyway, just in a robe yelling at people. It's my Sunday mornings.
Oh, what's the... Oh man. Oh heck.
Oh goodness.
Just picturing that gave me so much serotonin. Continue.
Yes, I can't think of like. See, part of my problem right now is I'm trying to think of movies that like either came out recently that were good or like that I saw recently that were good. Which is not helpful here because none of them fit the vibe of what we're going for here.
I have a good
Oh, what-
idea. I have
Okay.
a good
What about-
idea.
Okay, you go first.
Like a kind of like a version of Always Be My Maybe. So like a really fun rom-com sort of like,
Mm.
That's
but
way
with a
better.
Keanu Reeves sort of thing. What were you gonna say?
Oh, that's way better than what I had.
What? Yeah.
Oh wait, a Keanu Reeves
Matron
rom-com?
documentary.
Keanu
I'm
Reeves
fairly
rom-com.
I
Wait.
can name one, The Lake House with Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
Mm.
I thought that was a horror movie.
I think there are multiple things called The Lake House. I just know that there is one with Sandra Bullock
Yeah.
and
Well,
Keanu
that's the one.
Reeves, and
They're
there is
in
a Lake
different
House.
time periods, right?
Oh wait, am I
And
thinking Cabin in the Woods?
yeah.
Is that what I was?
Isn't
They're
that the
able to
Notebook?
communicate
Jesus.
through letters in the mail block in the mailbox.
Yeah, because like Keanu Reeves, they're like communicating across like 3, 4, 5 years or something.
Mhm.
I will argue that The Notebook is a horror movie because it terrorizes me to this day. Anyway.
So we're seeing a rom-com Keanu Reeves movie with like a sci-fi twist. of
There
sorts.
has to be some action in it.
Some
Tara
action.
really wants to see some action.
Okay.
Good ideas, you know.
It's a
John Wick prequel.
genre-bending rom-com. Oh my god! Wait, actually, I'm
John Wick in
sorry.
space.
I have the film. I
Yeah.
have the film because there was one that came out kind of recently and I liked it, but I do think they could have done more. And I was kind of upset when it ended because I was like, we didn't get an ending. What is this? But it was still quite good. It had was it Kumail Nanjiani? I think that was it. And oh no, why am I spacing on her name?
Oh no.
What was it about?
Oh god, it was about a couple, a mixed race couple who basically
witness a
accidentally
crime?
murder somebody.
Yeah, I know the one.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
What
they
is it called? I don't know.
Oh, like I need to look this up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least we have the general vibe of the movie, right?
Yes.
Is it Rough
But-
Night? No, hold on.
Hold on.
That's from
Issa Rae
2017.
is the other person who stars in it.
Who is it?
Issa Rae.
Oh, nice.
It is The Lovebirds.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
The Lovebirds is described as a couple has been together for many years. Their relationship is currently in a bad place. They accidentally murder somebody with a car. And then they need to flee the police. And the rest of the time is spent fleeing the police, but it is a comedy, I promise.
Okay.
That's. I mean,
Hmm.
I've heard of worse ways to salvage a relationship than
Yeah.
murder. Having kids is one. That people, but you know,
You're not wrong, but oh my god, that's so funny. Oh man.
So lighthearted
Almost
rom-com
like-
action, a
Mhm.
little bit of sci-fi, starring Keanu Reeves in this universe.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
I feel like Keanu Reeves is not actually one of the couples. He's just like another person that's just there and vibing and like just keep showing
around.
up. It's
I
like
love
he's not
him.
like he's not with the cops. He's not anywhere. He's just there because this is Keanu Reeves and
They just keep running into Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
and it's never
whatever-
explained. It's never addressed.
Yeah.
It's just Keanu Reeves in like 50 jobs.
Mhm.
Like they
Oh,
show
I
up
love
to a
that.
Keanu Reeves is
hotel
playing
and he's at the
every other
reception.
part.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
every other part in the whole
Oh.
movie.
Every other part that has lines.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Iconic.
Sure, why
iconic.
not?
We stand.
just do a lot of-
I
they'll just-
cannot help but stand.
So
A lot of like turn like the NPC just like turns to them and it's Keanu Reeves again.
Yeah.
But no
It's
explanation.
Keanu Reeves, but he's wearing a different hat.
He's got a fake mustache on.
It's Keanu Reeves, but he's in a robe and he's yelling at someone.
with no wig.
There's no
Keanu
wig.
Reeves, but now he has
He's taken
two
off
fake
his wig, which-
mustaches.
Which then implies that he's wearing a wig in every other scene, which I do kind of love because it must be a bad wig. Yes, this is an
Oh,
expensive movie.
it's
It must
it's a
be
bunch
a
of-
bad wig. A Party
It's
City
a different
wig.
bad wig.
Mhm.
Just different bad wigs.
Well, it's a hollow film too, so it's not just on a screen in front of you. It's got depth to it, and you can
You
get
can practically
kinda-
feel how bad the wig is.
you can get surrounded in the scene effectively in some regards, which is kind of cool.
I'm going to bring in something that I brought up during AHB 76 because this is the double feature that occurs after this one. It must. It is the 70s retelling of A Midsummer Night's Dream. That is the other immersive theater experience that we are experiencing at this Hollow Theater, and
Oh,
they
wonderful.
will bring us the nacho cheesecake. Which I put a recipe for on Twitter during this whole
No!
thing. Yes, anyway, let's
God, no!
You're welcome.
I hope you didn't put
Um,
any context with it. I hope you didn't put a single bit of context. You just shared a link.
I just tagged
Yeah.
the show.
Oh no.
Good,
Chimera.
perfect.
There
All
you
you
go.
need. All you need.
Okay.
Oh
So
yeah. Arcrat, you missed some things.
you missed something. You missed some crimes, particularly crimes from JV. But that's okay.
Cheesecake crimes.
It's cheesecake crimes. Yep. So you are all sitting in this darkened theater. The wonder of the Hello cinema is all around you. You are at a very kind of emotional scene in the movie. The tears are had. The seats. There's not a ton of people at this showing, particularly because it's the middle of the day. Most people want to come like later at night or so. But it's maybe about half filled in this theater itself. And there's people sniffling and tears are had. And Amara, out of the corner of your eye, you see a particular shade of something in the dark area of the theater that reminds you of something a few weeks ago. And when your eyes travel there, normally you see you saw these things out of the corner of your eye and they were gone before you were able to look at them. But this time you see it's a spirit, which is strange because you're not transformed. And you can see this spirit looking right at you. And that's where we're going to end the episode. There we go.
Spooky.
So,
Yeah.
this has been a tale of Twinkle and Awe.
A tale of
we-
food crimes and audio crimes.
Yep.
The
The
tell
mall-
of
the
food and
mall
audio
edition.
crimes.
A tale
So-
of Twinkle and crime
Mhm.
of all varieties.
Honestly, there should be a buddy crime element to this. I just realized that. There
I
can
mean,
be a
I
There's
would
gotta
like
be.
to point out that you actively stated, JV, in your character's backstory,
Mhm.
one of the sort of earliest
Crime
things that Key
orphan.
got up to was robbing banks.
Yeah.
Crime orphan. Yes, that is
That-
it.
yep.
Mhm.
Crime orphan, my favorite. Yes, my favorite.
The pastime hobby of robbing banks because it's
Yeah.
fun to pretend to rob from capitalism.
Yes.
And everyone was so okay with it just being all like, kids will be kids.
Kids will be kids.
Robbing
It's
banks.
Whatever, it's fine.
hmm
So I want to go through the new fellowship mechanic for end of session. It's the same old fellowship mechanic, but if you did both of them, you get an XP on top. So it's kind of nice.
Ooh.
So we had a lot of fun shenanigans. So I don't know how many of these are going to apply. But we'll go through the list and we'll see what happens. So Alyzona for
Hello.
Sierra. Did you protect someone else selflessly this episode?
Not really. There wasn't much combat, and I don't know if
I'm the only one that rolled the whole game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's because am I popular enough?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I'm too famous.
I'd also say that based on the amount of absolute crime I have added to this, I was actively not protecting anyone here. I was actively
Antagonizing.
harming.
Actively
actively
doing
harmed everybody today.
Yep.
I was contributing.
Oh, that's fine. Although this other one is sought out an unfamiliar experience with someone.
I'd say this is all pretty unfamiliar.
You did get frosted feather tips.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
This is new.
From-
Please tell
from
me this is
a
new.
squid human. Well, I got frosted tips. That's a new experience from a squid human symbiote.
A squid biote. Yep.
That's another one. In a haberdasher,
Haberdasher Barbary.
Hashadabba Barbary, which again, with a bunch of my friends, one of them is like literally an extraterrestrial and is like we're all getting it's like all simultaneous. Yeah, I'd say this is like a lot of
Yeah.
unfamiliar
lot of
experiences.
So that counts. So we'll add one to the fellowship pool. Okay, let's go to JV for Key. let others help you face a hardship instead of bear it on your own.
There was no hardship, alas.
No.
Goodness.
Went out of your way to better relate to your friends.
This is a long and circuitous way to get there. Maybe a little bit via the mood ring manicures, because I'm aware that these simply actually measure body temperature. I know this innately.
Mhm.
However, who's to say that on this universe they do not, in fact, actually figure out how to show somebody's mood? Therefore, reading people's mood via their fingertips would be helpful in terms of relating to friends. That was so circuitous that I honestly don't know that it counts, but I tried.
I'm just gonna say I just had the image of like Sarah like trying to look like really like focused and like trying actively not to cry at these like very dramatic films and very sweet, and like very actively trying to cry. And I think like Keys will go is like, "Are you crying at this?" And Sarah's like, "No," and then just like the mood ring like scales are just like sad,
They're
ultimate
like the
sad.
saddest blue.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oof, the emotions.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
I'll give that one to you.
Okay, this
might
is
as
the
well.
most circuitous one possible, but I do
It's
like
fine.
it.
It's fine. So we're up to 2.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go to Memento for Buck. A work to appease your patron, while also reinforcing your ties to your friends.
Absolutely. I had several new experiences, learned about this world, and watched a movie with my friends, which I most definitely fell asleep during.
I was gonna ask, is it gonna be like one of those places that have like the couches available so we can like all like
Oh yeah,
sort of like spread out, like snuggle
lounge
if we want
couch,
to? Yeah.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Tori, whoever sits next
Sarah-
to her, is definitely getting like a snuggled from Tori.
Sarah's just crying. Buck's just like asleep. And Tori's
Oh,
just like,
man.
I'm like curled up against Buck, like I think maybe Buck just like passed out.
It's also very accessible.
Oh, that's
Yes.
amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Wider rows to walk through,
Mhm.
and like
All kinds of different things to sit in. It could be a chair, it could be like a little couch, a little bed, or whatever.
mhm.
Mhm.
All at the press of a button.
Need space for your
So
wheelchair?
just-
Hit a button and
Yeah.
the chair disappears, and you have space for a wheelchair. Like
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting very distracted by JV's current look of just
It's-
all at the
it's
press of
fine.
a button says the eye from within this like
Says-
massive dark colors.
And it is my good eye. It is the eye that I think looks the best.
There you go.
oh,
Does
Oh,
anybody
goodness.
else have an eye that they prefer? Like, I know that feels very strange as like a sentence, but like for example,
one right
when
here.
applying eyeliner, this one I do like better. Like it just sits better and like the flow. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm already
this one-
fixated enough on like my arms and legs and the sides. I try not to focus anymore on anything else because otherwise I will just
Fair,
there
that's
will
Freak
be
out.
I will never survive.
that's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
The all new book from JV. Oh, that's amazing. So the other question, did you use your knowledge from your homeworld to assist the team?
No.
Okay. So we'll add another fellowship so that we're up to 3. And let's go to Morgan for Tori.
yeah.
Did you tell a companion how much they mean to you?
Probably not verbally, but like if I'm like, I got all this. Who is calling me on Discord? Stop calling me. Why am I gonna call on Discord? I just heard it ringing. I was like, who's calling?
I was like panicking for a second, and somehow I accidentally called you. I was like,
No, you're good.
"What?"
I think not verbally, but like maybe just like treating my friends to
Hmm.
shopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all my community points.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Okay.
Mhm.
And did you try
Trading in some
something
community
new?
points for some
with your-
friendship points.
Yeah.
Friendship points.
I love
Did you
that.
try something new with your powers to help your team?
No, other than be famous, but not really.
The power of fame.
The
Yeah.
power of
The power
fame.
of fame.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're up to 4 extra fellowship, which puts us at 21 currently. Goodness
Oh my
gracious.
god.
And let's see. Finally, Thae, did you solve a significant problem for the team in a non-violent way? I don't think there was any
Think so?
significant problems.
No.
Okay. Did you assist another with your spiritual practices?
No.
All right.
no,
So we
okay.
are up to 21 fellowship points, which I implore you to utilize, because that's a ridiculous amount of
That
team in the
is.
pool.
Don't
effectively.
worry, once the rolls happen, I'm sure we'll fail enough to start just
I know.
chomping those up.
Once we begin.
Certainly know I
die
will.
Slowly.
Now we did add a new assist your allies 5-point level. So at the
Ooh.
5-point level, you can increase your success band by 1 step. So if you're able to push 5 points into the assist pool on any roll, you could push a miss to a partial success to a full success, or a full success to a full success with a bonus. So depending on the move, that might be fun to dump some points into. So keep that in mind. That should be everybody there. Let's go with stars and wishes. We got a lot of fun stuff that happened this episode, and one relevant to the storyline plot thing that happened.
Jeeves, though.
Yeah, I love Jeeves.
Honestly, I do
Those-
very much love Jeeves.
I love the preppy and goth girlfriends.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry, if I can insert a preppy and goth girlfriend combo into anything, I'm going to do it.
I mean, it's
Mhm.
valid.
So
happy
It's
you
really
did.
valid.
Appreciated.
So happy.
So
you did.
which one
Out of
runs
10.
which store?
Well, I think oh
Is it
no, I think they
backwards?
do match the stores
Okay.
because they want to be passionate about what they're doing.
Hmm.
I do love
Like
that
they're
for
getting
them.
into it, and but they do like to really lightly, jokingly tease each other about it.
Each of them has one item from the other store that they are wearing. Just one.
The preppy one's wearing a leather collar.
I was thinking like a collar, like a collar with like it's got like a heart on it,
Yeah, the little heart ones with the yeah.
Aw,
and yeah,
And the other
That's
one
amazing.
says-
Falling gay for them.
I think
We've made this. This is deeply gay, and I love it. And I have so many feelings. Anyway, I have so many positive feelings.
look, I stand these two. They have no lines. We haven't even technically seen them.
And then the goth girlfriend's wearing like a silver necklace and it says baby on it. Like
Yes.
oh, it's amazing.
Stop, you're gonna make me squid yodel.
Squid.
Squid Yodel was so good.
Okay, I'm gonna put down squid yodel.
JVY.
I also wanna put a star on the coconut family.
yes.
Yes.
As well as the coconut machines.
Good fresh coconut juice machines.
Yeah, the coconut vending machines were a choice that I love.
Fired.
If I can be a little selfish, also the dueling Tories holograms.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was delightful. Whoever thought that up. That's
I think
Iconic.
me.
What?
Dueling Tories is
and-
fantastic. The multiple versions, like the range that Vidi Valiente has, for the multiple versions of all of these songs.
Look, when we say community points, we mean community.
The pirate version, the pirate metal and the sea shanty, those being two completely different versions, but I do appreciate that they are both versions. Like one of them is literally just you took the sea shanty, but you added the metal backing track to it. Like that's literally
Yeah.
all you would have to like. Anyway, so that's the change.
And add some growls to it, just the the metal growls.
And some ocean noises.
And maybe like
Electric
you switch
guitar.
out one line with just like and a bottle of rum or something.
You know that there's somebody out there that's got a thing on the Vine that has remixed all of these together back to back to back.
Oh, goodness,
So
yes.
they like blend into one another and the lyrics never repeat, or it just goes through the lyrics correctly.
One song,
That's
1,000
stunning.
hours.
Yes.
Ooh.
Those on repeat 10-hour
Yes.
Vine songs.
Absolutely.
It's the most you can upload is 10 hours, just like YouTube.
I liked the Keanu Reeves hollow whatever we're calling it, the hollow cinema stuff.
Oh, that was pretty pog.
So good.
Was perfect.
Oh. JV, please.
I'm having way too much fun with this fabric. I do feel kind of futuristic right now.
Yeah.
Like, no, like it's so good that I'm having trouble staying in.
I know.
I'm sorry. I will stop.
Wow.
I'm just going to have to sit like this though.
It's
Anyway.
It's
So what
such a
sort of
vibe.
wishes do we have? If people are just tuning in, we've got 3 episodes left of the season. So things might start hitting pretty hard and fast relatively soon to get us to the end of this season's story. So what sort of wishes do we have? What sort of things do we want to see in these last 3 episodes?
I really want
wish-
to actually like get to fully try out the new mechanics that you've like started putting in, like, and really sort of get the feel of them. Like, they seem really cool. A good like improvement. Unfortunately, we just didn't have a lot of
Yeah.
rolling.
I mean, we pre-planned this the shopping montage episode because we really enjoyed the beach stuff. So yeah, I think we can get a lot of the mechanics in play next time for sure.
I really want drama.
Drama.
Danger and drama. Put us
Okay.
in danger, Ryan. Put us
I can
in-
do that.
Put us
We've
in
only
do that.
spent
extreme
2
danger.
sessions out of danger, JV.
I
You
know.
had 3 sessions.
JV's like, that's enough.
You had
I
Citrus
know.
Mist, you had
Oh,
a
that's a good
beach
point,
episode, and
True.
you've had a mall episode.
I
So-
know. Now I
so-
want creative problem solving.
Now we need danger.
Do we need to find Fantasy OSHA again? Is that what we
Yeah.
You meet the
That
head of
did
Fantasy
truly
OSHA.
just help me find a genre of joke
Hmm.
that I can't like.
I want
Well,
a
technically-
situation where we can utilize Buck's Pact of the Blade, which
Yeah.
you have selected, and it is a like a cane, I think.
Oh,
We haven't seen the cane yet in the show, and I would love to see that. I was updating your sheet, and yeah, it is the Pact of the Blade, a cane, a long, slim cane with a moon, and
Yeah.
a buck sculpture on top. And I would love to see how that that ability works, because it's a pact weapon. You engage your enemies in a way that aligns with the optimistic attitude. So if you attack using your cane optimistically, then you can roll with advantage, and then you get 1 extra option even on a miss. But on a miss, your weapon will express itself in the worst way possible, which just sounds fun.
Nice. That does sound fun.
So within the last 3 episodes, if we could get that, that'd be a really fun reveal, I think.
Hmm.
What else do we got?
Anything I
I
have
don't know.
that's in the cane that I keep forgetting.
Do you want a massive cliffhanger at the end, or to wrap things up nicely, where or at least satisfyingly with a bit of a cliffhanger?
I know exactly what I want, which is if you have ever watched The Flash,
Mhm.
what I want is an ending like that, where we have ended the story overall. And then we get a slight cut scene. So we've seen the title card that's flashed up, but we haven't seen the credits yet.
Oh, the Steiners at the end?
Yes.
Yes.
Like one of the more recent ones was just we saw 4 different energy beams just sort of appear, which then led to this fun thing that they have now added in that apparently have existed for a very long while in the Flash universe, which is quite simply, there's more than just the speed force. There's the still force. There's the mind force. I don't remember what that one was called. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
say no more because I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh,
That is all.
Because that sounds fun. Oh, I got too many things to watch.
Those one, in fairness, those are just canonical things in the comics. To be clear,
True.
I also, I don't even know that. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, just, so those have made an appearance.
Other wishes.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just excited.
All right. So I think I will have a more structured story for the ending. I've been winging almost all of this, so it'll be nice to put some actual structured stuff together for my GMing. See how that goes. I hope I have time.
I did see AR
Good
Kratz
luck.
like recent comment in the chat, and I just I am devastated by that.
Your weapon
comment.
reads the
So
diary you wrote when you were 15 to the whole room. I remember what you wrote.
Nothing would terrify me more because one, because I didn't have one, so whatever they would read, I would imagine came directly from my brain at 15. And that's worse. Like, the brain diary, like not a regular diary, the diary that you write in your own brain. So that it's bad. There are
I know what you're
spelling
saying.
errors. It's bad. Like,
Yeah.
whew, that's horrifying, and I'm having flashbacks to a thing that never happened. Anyway,
Oh no.
this has been fun.
Yeah.
I
So
do need to
I
leave
think
this building now.
if you think of any other wishes over the next couple of weeks or so, you can either save it for next week's wish section, or just throw it up on Discord, and I'll make it a part of what's going to happen. Kind of. We'll work towards it. I want to fulfill the stories of your characters, and if we can push those forward in any sort of fun way that you will enjoy, I think it'll be great having that sort of conversation. So
Sweet.
all right, let's go ahead and let's do a round table of introductions, sign-offs of ourselves, who we are, where you can find us online, what sort of things we're involved in, and let's start with JV again.
All right. So I am JV. You can find me at Red Black Golden on literally everything on the internet, and I check out Birds of Prey Outcry more than anything else. That is the thing I want people to check out. The episodes are very short and very digestible. They will put you in your feelings. However, they are quite short, and I can destroy somebody in 5 minutes. You don't believe me? Go and listen to the last one I just dropped. That's all.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, don't believe me? Just listen.
It's a very good flex.
Wrote
I respect.
and cried at the last one. That I wrote the last one and listened to the actor do it, and I wept like a baby for 15 minutes straight. Which, by the way, is 3 times the length of the episode. So, all I'm saying, give it a shot. Give it a
Absolutely.
shot. I know what I'm doing. Give it a shot. You'll
it's
be
very
fine.
good.
Don't worry.
I listened to the first episode. I'm waiting to listen to more with my wife.
Ooh, yeah.
So we're gonna listen together once we have podcast time.
Mhm.
And maybe we might do that tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I will say at the very end, I will be releasing a cut that is all of them all together.
Ooh.
So, like, just a binge cut of the whole thing after the very last episode. I think about a week after that one will come out. So
Very nice.
there is that too.
Very nice.
Mhm.
All right, Alyzona.
Hi. So yeah, Alyzona, I am not up to much, but I am on Twitter where I tend to share all of the incredibly cursed memes that I want to make throughout the entirety of this stream. Um, so make sure to go check that out if you want to see just just all that.
Unhinged content.
I just
Yeah.
noticed the subscribe button, the haircut at the Haberdasher Barbery with Jeeves ASMR.
What? You said it was relaxing. You said it was relaxing. That was the first thing that popped into my head.
It's just too much. That has to go to Twitter because that. Oh my
Yeah.
god. So yeah, follow Alyzona on Twitter. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these Nightbot things in here. JV was first. Here we go.
Yes.
And then here is Alyzona. Awesome. Now that I am there, Memento, how about yourself?
I'm Memento Mori Vulgaris. I'm kind of in between projects right now, but you can find me on Twitter. I post pictures of cats and retweet my friends going live notifications.
Awesome. Morgan.
I am Morgan. You can find me on all the socials at Serena Bezos. I'm a tabletop GM and player on Actual Plays and Podcasts. It's easier just to follow me on Twitter because I do a lot with a lot of people and I love to support my friends. So follow me, Serena Bezos. Okay, thanks.
Absolutely. And Thae.
Hello, my name is Thae. You can find me at Thae and Twilight on Twitter and Twitch. I stream all kinds of games 4 days a week. I rant about social justice on Twitter and I post pictures of my cats. Check me out.
Awesome. And I have been your genre moderator for the evening, Ryan Boelter. You can find me on Twitter at lordneptune.com or at Lord Neptune, or you can find me online at lordneptune.com. Pretty much all my projects are right on my Twitter page. I've got a pin tweet with all that sort of fun stuff there. Some of the highlights are Character Creation Cast, where the first 3 Mondays of every month we release episodes going over a new role-playing system to learn about it through the lens of character creation, sometimes with the developers, sometimes with actual play podcasts, or just fans of the work. This month, we have Jeff Barber joining us, who is one of the designers of Blue Planet, who is coming out with Blue Planet Recontact, which is it's a planet that is 97% water, I believe, and humanity has gone there and populated it and forgot about the people that they had there for a couple centuries or something like that, and they're finally going back and making contact with them again. And there's a lot of you'll have to listen. It's fantastic. It is such a good system. So please listen to that. I also have Loser's Love Story, which we are going to be finishing up relatively soon. There's about 4 episodes left of that yet to be recorded. And I am writing Side Heroes, which is going to be a audio drama about superheroes and the most important person that is non-powered in their life from that person's perspective. So that should be a lot of fun as well. And you can find all of those things online. And check out Character Creation Cast on Twitter. Give that a follow at, not Character Creation Cast, goodness gracious, Chimera on Twitter at Chimera RPG. I'm going to be starting to tweet some fun stuff there. Would love to get some interaction on some of those tweets. The latest one today is if you were to be the bound archetype, what would your patron be? And what sort of power would you desire in return? So go there and throw some ideas out there. I think it'd be kind of fun. That's me. That's everything I do.
Power of fashion. My god would be. I don't know. Let's say.
Would your god be Mugler or
Yes.
Queen?
There you go.
I was gonna. I was trying to think of McQueen, and I could not remember the name. I was like, "Why, ow!"
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you everybody for joining us for A Tale of Twinkle and Awe, even though this episode was jam-packed with all sorts of cursed content. I do not apologize for any of it because it was a lot of fun. So thank you for sticking with us. Come back in 2 weeks, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, for the third to last episode of the season as we dive into some more plot.
Yay.
All right. Thanks, everyone.